Good morning, Aries. This is going to be your October reading. I am using my Sex Magic Tarot deck. Oops. And they always make for some interesting videos. I love my Sex Magic Tarot deck. I do meditate on which tarot deck to use for my monthly videos, and this is the one that I was guided to use. So all my videos will be Sex Magic Tarot. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get the cards pulled and start your reading. Hope everybody's been doing well. Time has just been flying by, hasn't it? I'm talking about these months just fly. Alright, I need more cards for Aries. One more for Aries. My mother was an Aries. I think I've said that before in my readings. All right, Energy Oracle. And my fortune telling deck. All right, I'm guided to pull one more. Let me have one more. Sorry, my allergies are very bad past couple of days. All right, my Vampire Oracle deck. I need a card for Aries. It's sitting there. I have this Art Oracle deck, which I just love, but I'm going to pull a Romance Angel card first. I know it's very, very unseasonably warm here in Indiana. I had my heat on last week, and this week I have my windows open, so all weekend, which is nice. We're having like an Indian summer, so to speak. Give me a Romance Angel card. Art Oracle. I love this deck because it's so subjective and makes for lots of fun readings. All right, my fairies. Oops. All right. So the first card that we have is Five of Pentacles. It's interesting. There's music here. There's a violin. The first thing that came to me is that this is some kind of secret love, some kind of secret romance. It's almost like this energy of kind of sneaking around together. Maybe somebody's having a workplace affair. I feel like maybe somebody's involved. Maybe you're married or you're involved with somebody who's married. Kind of like I said, sneaking around. Maybe they're a musician. Maybe you're a musician. But musicians definitely coming up. The two of you definitely enjoy music. But like I said, this is some kind of private affair that I'm picking up on. And if this hasn't happened, then I feel like, maybe there's someone that you have your eye on or they have their eye on you. And some of these things can't be avoided. I don't even judge people when these type of situations happen, because I've had my fair share of entanglements, situations, and we're very drawn to people, or you're very drawn to each other. And when that happens, it's meant to be. It may not even be a situation that's meant to last, but it's here to like really teach you something, show you something. It's something you're meant to experience. We have woman holding a heart. And this can be man holding a heart, but this is kind of that energy I was picking up on, that very strong attraction, that very strong feelings for someone else. And like I said, I really feel like this is, a secret affair. This is something that's going on, and one or both of you have other partners. And, I'm not really like a stickler for monogamy anymore, just because, like I said, these situations happen. And a lot of times we get in relationships and they're stagnant and there's no more growth. Especially with marriage, and there's nowhere to go from here, it's very stagnant. And when you reach that stagnancy, in your relationship, oftentimes you begin searching, on a subconscious level for something to stimulate you. Wow. Justice. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's some sort of fairy. This is all about balancing. And like I said, I feel like you are already in this stagnant relationship where it's very unbalanced right now. Maybe, you feel like you have no control or no power. And that's the reason why you are kind of looking outside the box, looking for something else. Or, maybe this person that you're with, maybe they've had other partners. And this is a way of, you feel like, of leveling the playing field, so to speak. That is the energy that I'm getting, with this card right here. We have privileged lady. And maybe, you are staying in this particular marriage that you're in for, financial stability, money. A lot of times people are in marriages that are out of convenience, that are for status, that are, like I said, for money, for financial reasons. And then, both partners kind of play out. And I'm picking up on that energy too. Or maybe, the person that you're seeing is married and this is their situation. You take what resonates. But we do also have official person. Maybe this person is a person that you're having an affair with, is a person of power. Maybe, they're a politician, CEO, something to where this has to, be kept private. Maybe they're, a police officer, or, they have a position of power and status that they have to maintain. Or maybe, like I said, maybe this is you. Do take what resonates. Or, maybe this is your spouse, but this definitely is in your mix somewhere. Wow. We have the Three of Pentacles. And this is a very very organic, very natural energy that I'm getting, that with this person, you really feel like you can be yourself. You can be very organic, naked, very open, very vulnerable. And this is perfect. You're right where you need to be. I know it doesn't seem like it, but every situation is for a reason, and oftentimes we can't even see until further down the road. But yeah, this is a very sexy energy, very earthy. You might be dealing with an earth sign. Ancient ancestry, Egypt, magical inheritance. So yes, this person here is a special soulmate. Everyone is a soulmate. Your spouse, their spouse, everybody who's kind of in this play with you right now, playing their parts, they're all soulmates. You've all known each other before, and actually you guys planned this in the grand souls room of planning, next lifetimes. This was all something that you guys wanted to experience, and you guys were, all kind of chose your roles, or so to speak. But this person here is a very special, divine soulmate. And you've had other lives before, possibly even been romantically involved before. That's perfect. All right, we have 9 of chalices. I feel like, with this card that one or both of you have tried to, even possibly end this before, walk away from this, and you have not been able to. Because it just keeps kind of pulling you back in over and over again. And that you have had, maybe some guilt, some shame for this. Maybe your friends or family know about this and they're trying to guilt you about it. But you got to understand, the thing about marriage is that marriage does not equate to love. I mean, I'm really not, like, I've been married and divorced twice. I'm really not a big believer in marriage anymore. Marriage is a legality, it's a contract, it's a formality. People marry for all kinds of reasons, not even necessarily love. And then even after the so-called love was gone, and if there was ever love to begin with, it can never be gone, not real love. They stay in it. So this particular connection here transcends that. In all relationships, all connections are not equal as far as their value. And we have past life relationship. You've known each other before. And I had just said that with this card. So that is a synchronicity. This is a very special connection. It could be, like I said, a romantic partner, a twin flame. But you were meant to find each other in this particular lifetime. And like I said, this is a very, very special connection. And especially if you feel as though you can't walk away from it, that's usually an indicator of a twin flame. Especially, if you've kind of been on again, off again, and you just keep coming back around to each other, that whole I can't leave each other alone thing. Now, not all of those kind of relationships are twin flame connections. Some of them are codependent, toxic relationships, so to speak, but this is not that. All right, we have some bondage going on here with the Ace of Swords. Feeling powerless. Feeling powerless to kind of control the situation. And it can be very frustrating, especially when, your mind is telling you one thing, I want to leave this person alone, and your heart just won't let you. That can, make you feel very powerless. But, everything is in moderation. And if you feel like you cannot live without this person, you're really being guided right now to kind of pull back, fall back a little bit, and really work on yourself. Because I don't care who it is, we shouldn't feel that way about anybody. And that is actually, that energy actually is what is keeping you guys apart. That kind of that push-pull energy is that neediness, that addictive, obsessive energy that you have. You really need to get that in check. And, you get that in check somewhat. Sometimes we have to get that in check by, possibly even being apart from this person for a while. So if you've had any periods of separation at all, that's what that's for. That's for you to kind of go inward, really work on yourself. All right, we have Damien Hirst. Art and science are for confronting morality. Let's see, we got Damien Hirst. This is one of them art oracle cards, and I love skulls. Anybody who knows me knows I love skulls. Art and science are for confronting morality, postpone death, preserve it in formaldehyde, encrust it in diamonds, talk to your local pharmacist. Wow, I've never gotten this card before. With art and science and morality, I'm feeling very strongly that has to do with the mind, really being focused on logic and things that make sense. And everything doesn't make sense. And we're, our bodies might be mortal, but our souls are immortal. And So don't focus so much on what's going on in the physical world. Because believe it or not, the physical world, they're nothing but illusions. We give meaning to things. Everything around us we give meaning to. So really watch what meaning you're giving to things, and always choose a higher meaning. Postpone death. I really feel like this really has to do also, with this past life relationships. Death is not the end. We return to where we came from, and like I said, then sometimes we do it again. Encrusted in diamonds. There's something about diamonds in this. Maybe this person has given you, diamonds. Diamonds are something that have been very significant. With your connection, and it could also be diamonds with like cards. I'm sensing maybe you play cards a lot. That meaning has come up. Talk to your local pharmacist. I'll pull a clarifier because that one kind of has me stumped there, and I'm not getting anything. Oops. Expectation. Make sure that you release any type of expectations right now. Really be very present in the moment. Stop worrying about the future and what the future is going to bring. And just stop looking for like a definition or labels. So many times we want to like show off to the world, this is my person. We feel like, if they don't do that, then it doesn't have the same meaning. But you really have to get away from needing other people to validate your situation. Move very privately right now, and do release the expectations about the future, because that will be a block for you. We have 9 of Swords. Ooh, this almost looks like a sex room. Does somebody have a sex room? We have some 50 Shades of Grey stuff going on here. I mean, I'm picking up on that. That, this is how you like to roll, and I'm not judging you. I like a little domination here and there. But it's almost like this returning from the battle type of energy. Just got back from, a battle, or some type of something difficult, and you are the one that they want. When this happens, when something goes wrong in their life, they want you. They don't want anybody else. Wow, that is beautiful. That is the energy I'm picking up on. All right, we have Isa, stillness, pause, and delicacy. This is that, goddess energy. And like I said, there are, if you're a man watching this, this could, be, how you feel about somebody else. Or, maybe you're a very tender person, very intimate, very compassionate. Sorry, that was my dryer. But this is that being very present too, that stillness. Really enjoying the moment that you have together, this moment here after the battle romance. That is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Delicacy, pause, stillness. So yes, right now you're really being asked to, like I said, release those expectations about the future. Be very present, enjoy every single moment together, and watch what meaning you give to things. Give the highest possible meaning. And that is really how you will transmute and transform this particular connection. Thank you very much for watching, Aries. If you would like to have a personal reading, those are going to be $30 in the month of October. I'll include my contact information in the description of the video. Thank you for watching.